Alright, Shalom. Kahalina, Yahaba Shimon Shai, Bashim Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well, peace, blessings, salutations, goes to the hopeful and let that scattered abroad. Alright, to you brothers out there pushing the truth with all righteousness and sincerity. And to the Alcoholic sisters that are listening and learning to you, I say Shalom. Coming back at you with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahaba Shimon Shai, go willing to edify and defeat the lands of Yahaba Shimon Shai. I pray it's less to be edified and straight to the point. All right, so this is gonna be a World War III update, man. Okay, so this is what's going on, man. All right, and we're close, man. Okay, all right. So you see the articles here that I pulled up. All right, it was a lesson that I watched from my brother. All right, so hey, this thing's about to pop off real soon, man, and we're inching close and close. Okay, and this is what's gonna draw America into this next World War III, man. Okay, all right. It says Russia fires S-300 at Israeli jet in Syria. All right. So we're gonna read one of these articles, man. Let's read this one here. Okay. Let's read one of these. Okay. It says this is from BreakingDefense.com. It says Russian fired S-300 at Israeli jets in Syria could impact tactics geopolitical geopolitics. All right. So hey. We're at the edge of World War III, man. All right, we're getting closer and closer every day, man. These prophecies are popping off the pages. Okay, so let's read a little bit of this. All right, it says, if this is a one-time incident, that is big thing. That's one big thing," said the senior defense source. Is this a change in Russian policies? The Israeli government will have to decide when a Russian battery launch will Israelis attack it. All right, so hey, this thing's about to pop off, man. All right, let's read this. It says the Israeli Air Force may change its mode of operation when striking Iranian-related targets in Syria following a recent incident where Russia fired a missile from an S-300 air defense system at Israeli jet, a move that a senior Israeli defense source described as a very strange and worrying act by Russian force. All right, because hey, Russia, Iran, China, all right, hey, all of these nations are gonna come together, man. Do what? To target who? Babylon the Great America, and of course, all right, in land of Israel, man. All right. And this is what's going to draw America into this next world war. All right. So, hey, Russia, all right, of course, all right, the Lord Yahweh Yao Shai, he's stirring up the kings of the Medes, man. Okay. All right. Let's read a little bit more. It says the incident, which occurred on May 13 and was first reported by Israel's Channel 13, happened following a strike into Syria when Israeli planes were on a return flight home. While it is unclear what jets were used in the operation, Israeli F-15s, F-16s, and F-35s have all been used previously for strikes into Syria. Okay, all right. It says while no Israeli planes were damaged by the attack, it represents the first time the Russians have activated their air defense system against Israeli jets. Previously, Russia and Israel have operated under an tactic agreement that allows Israel to conduct strikes it feels are in its national interest as long as they do not target Russian military units inside Syria. Since 2015, IDF jets have conducted hundreds of airstrikes on Iranian-related targets in Syria without any Russian reaction. Okay, so hey, the times are changing, man. All right, so the Lord's putting the spirit on these nations, saying they're about to go to war with one another. Okay, all right. Let's see. I'm reading a little bit more. It says Israeli officials declined comments on the missile launch. While there is a hotline between Israel and Russia to communicate on Syrian issues, Breaking Defense has learned that no warning was given before the Russian launch. Multiple sources suggested that the S-300 launch was a retaliatory signal from Russia over Israel political support for Ukraine. Well, it could be that, man. All right. So, hey, look, hey, we're close, man. All right. It says, where was I? Yeah. TP, TP thought it may be in comparison to other nations, as well as what one called the result of the deteriorating power of the Kremlin, its overseas units, and of the poor situation of the Russian in Ukraine. All right, Russians in Ukraine. All right, so hey, there's a lot going on, man. All right, so this thing could pop off in any day now, but we gotta remember, all right, World War III is not gonna start until the forced implementation of the MOTB. All right, so hey, that's when all hell's gonna break loose. But that doesn't mean we're inching close and close, man. This is just rumors of wars right now. All right. So without further ado, let's get the scriptures. All right. And as a matter of fact, let me go to that. Let's go to Matthew 24 and verse 6, since I mentioned it. All right. Matthew chapter 24 and verse. Actually, I'm gonna start at verse. Yeah, I'm gonna start at verse 3, and then I'm gonna skip down. All right, Matthew chapter 24 and verse 3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? Whose world? Esau's world, man. His rulership, his kingdom, an aeon, an age, okay? All right, and Yahushua. All right, Yahushua is returning and establishing the kingdom, okay? All right, his disciples wanted to know what signs to look for, all right? Let's skip down to verse 6. All right. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, but for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So these are rumors of wars right now. All right. But these rumors of wars are gonna soon become action. All right. So hey, we're getting close and close, man. Okay. Verse 7, For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in divers places. All right, you already see the food shortages is on its way. All right, hey, they're here. All right, they ain't on their way. They're here. Okay, you got a shortage of baby formula. All right, you see what's going on. There's an article. I'm gonna do a lesson on it. Probably tomorrow or so. All right, where over there, I think it's Iran, where they have, all right, fighting over food, man. All right, protests is over food shortages, man. All right, all of this stuff is gonna come here to Babylon, the Great America, man. All right, you already see the build up of World War III. Okay, that's coming quickly, like it tells you in Revelations 11 and 14. All right, the second war is past. Behold, the third world come quickly. All right, so hey, all of this building up, more pestilence, more earthquakes, okay, in diverse places. Verse 8, all these are the beginning of sorrows, all right? So all of these things are the beginning of sorrows, okay? Let's move on. Let's see. Let's go here. This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 17. Behold, I will stir up the king, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. All right, so the Lord Yahweh is stirring up the Medes. And who's the Medes? The Russians, okay? All right, whether that was intentional or not, but still, hey, the Lord Yahweh is putting the spirit on Russia, all right, the Medes, man, to hey, to do his bidding, man, okay? Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children, all right? And those bows represents those ICBM nuclear missiles, man, okay? Verse 19, and Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, and the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, okay? So, hey, Babylon is going to be thrown down. And what's going to draw America into this next world war? Okay? All right, let's read about it. Let's go to Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord Yahweh Shai, that he hath taken against Edom, and his purpose, that he hath proposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Surely the least of the flock should draw them out. All right, the least of the flock is talking about those small hats over there, man. Okay, that's occupying the land of Israel, our land. Okay, and this is all being done through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, all right. Surely he shall make in their inhabitations desolate with them. Okay, and that's what's coming. Okay, let's go to Joel. Joel 3, and let's see. I'll start at verse 1. All right, Joel 3:1. For behold, in those days and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, all right, all 12 tribes. So our captivity is just about over with, okay? All right, we're about to be released from captivity, all right, starting with the elect of Israel, okay, because 2/3 have got down this side, all right. Verse 2, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat, which is Jehoshaphat, Yahweh judges, okay, and will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and have parted my land, all right. You got those small hats over there, the 1948ers over there, and the Palestinians, all right, which is those Ishmaelites, all right, over there occupying the land, like it tells you in Ezekiel, the 36th chapter, in the 5th verse. Okay, verse 3. They have cast lots for my people. They have given a boy for an harlot and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. Verse 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense? And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head? Verse 5. Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. Verse 6. The children also of Judah and the children of Jerusalem, all 12 tribes, have ye sold to the Grecians. Who are the Grecians? The modern day Grecians are the Edomites, man. Okay? And they stole that land from the original Grecians, who were the Japhetic people. Okay? And they took over that land, and they claimed themselves to be the Grecians, all right? But the Grecians represents the Edomites, which are the day of the so-called white race, all right? Esau Edom, the so-called white man, that ye might remove them far from their border, and they removed us far from our land, man, okay? All right, verse 7. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them, and will return your recompense upon your own head, all right? We're being raised up in these days, the elect, okay? That's why the men are out here preaching. Preaching is true. All right. Doing these daily epistles, man. Okay. Chanting this place down. Chanting down Esau Edom's kingdom. Okay. All right. Verse 8. And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hands of the children of Judah. All right. So, hey, what happened to us going to happen to these nations, including Esau Edom, so-called white man. And they shall sell them to the Sabines, to a people far off, for the Lord Yahweh Shai has spoken it. Verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong. All right, these nations, these nations that didn't have nuclear capabilities, now they do. Hey, now these nations are flexing their muscles, and they're going to continue to flex their muscles until this World War III pops off. Okay? Verse 11. Assemble yourselves and come all ye heathen, and gather yourselves round, together round about. Hither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord Yahweh Shem Shai. Verse 12. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So this is what this World War III is being built up for. Okay? All right. Let's see. Let's move on. Yep, we made that point in that. All right, let's move on. All right. Let's get this. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11. Make bright the arrows, gather the shields. The Lord Yahweh Shai have raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. And like I say, who the kings of the Medes? The Russians, Gog and Magog. And those arrows are those missiles, man. Okay? For his device, is against Babylon. All right, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh Shai, the vengeance of his temple. Okay, all right, so this is all being done, all right, because for the Lord Yahweh Shai, man, and also for the children of Israel, man, mainly the elect. Okay, all right, and those did that, and that's the Lord's device is against Babylon the Great. It ain't talking about ancient Babylon. This is talking about the futuristic Babylon, which is Babylon the Great America. Okay, verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambush, for the Lord Yahweh Shai hath both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon, which is Babylon the Great America. Okay, so this World War III can pop off in any day. Oh, let me play that. All right, let's get this. This is Revelations 11 and 14. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. That third woe, World War III. The second woe, which was World War II. All right, that's already come and gone. This third woe, which is World War III, is coming quickly. Okay. Hey, days are being shortened for the elect's sake. Let's get that. Matthew 24, and I'm going to start at verse 21. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, nor ever shall be. And as that those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. The days are being shortened for the elect's sake, okay? All right? So everything is moving fast now, okay? This is Ezekiel chapter 38, and I'm starting at verse 1. The word of the Lord Yahweh Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog in the land of Magog, the chief priest, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh Shai power, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, and the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. Okay, Gog and Magog is Russia. Okay. Verse 4. I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy armies and horses and horsemen, all the military, all the armies. Okay. All right. Military force, tanks. Okay. All of them clothed with all sorts of armory, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, all right? And that ultimate sword is those ICBM nuclear missiles, okay? Verse 5, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. Gomer, which is modern day Turkey, and all his bands, the house of Togarmah, and of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with thee. Verse 7. Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. So Russia is going to be a guard unto these nations. Okay? All right? And you see what's going on, all right? With Finland joining up with the beast, all right? The NATO trying to join up with the beast system, NATO, and Turkey. Hey, Turkey, who is a part of that beast system, don't like it. All right, so hey, we're gonna see how that turns out, man. A lot of things are going on in this earth, man, and the prophecies are popping off like popcorn, man. So hey, we are close to the end. Hey, we are close. Okay. All right, let's get this. This is Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red. That red horse represents Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Genesis 27 and verse 40. By thy sword thou shalt live. All right, and that great sword represents Esau, Edom, man. All right. Esau, Edom's weaponries armies, all right, his armed air force, all of that, man. So hey, Esau, he's about to use it too, man. All right. So hey, all we're all roads lead to World War III, man. All right, we're inching close and close. All right. So hey, we're at the end, man. Okay, we're at the end. Call how about Shemi Shai? Okay. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna end it here. All right. I just wanted to do this little quick lesson, man. All right. So my Lord, when I praise lesson was edifying. All praises to Yahweh Shemi Shai. Bashem Rakakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of great millstone who rule well. Peace, blessings, and salutations always go to the hopeful and let that scatter abroad. See you with another lesson soon. Lord willing, Kwame Yasharala, Shalom, Wild Papa Ball, about a one, DTA about a ball. Boom! Till next time I say Shalom. Shalom.